It's time to talk to the answer man. Steve Pokin from the Springfield News Leader joins us. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. How are you guys?
Doing pretty good. We're talking about your story for today in the break, and it's been described as a turn lane to nowhere. You think that's accurate?
Yes, that's exactly what it is. Let me first describe what this looks like. Reader asked about this road work construction outside the Mercy Orthopedic Hospital, which is on what is commonly known as Evans Road and 65.
Okay.
It was completed in 2013 when the hospital was finished.
That's a while ago, right?
It's a while. It's 5 years.
Yeah.
So you go out there, and there's a lot of stuff that you look around doesn't make sense. And the main thing is that there's a highway, a roadway stub right in front of the hospital building that goes into a vacant 18-acre parcel. So it goes nowhere. Mercy owns the property, those 18 acres.
That's so much land. Yeah.
Yeah, and then they own another 55 acres near it, and another 7 acres. They own a lot of land out there. So, but what's kind of even more, and I understand why the reader asked me this question, is you have this stub that's been there for 5 years now, and you have a right turn lane that goes to it.
Right.
And that is all blocked off with barrier poles because you don't need the right turn lane because it goes nowhere.
Literally nowhere.
Nowhere.
Yeah.
And then coming the other way, you have this long, and I describe it as a luxurious left turn lane because it looks so new and no traffic is in it.
Right.
That makes a left turn lane, but it serves no purpose because it goes to nowhere.
Okay.
And then there's a roundabout, and the reader also was questioning, it seems like there's a lot of road construction, and there's just not that much traffic out there. So the question is, he asked me, something big's got to be coming.
Yeah, what's going to happen
coming
here?
that they did? And there's this big traffic light that's built for a four-lane, a four-stop intersection.
Yeah.
But there's one lane there that's not used because it goes nowhere.
Right, right.
And
That's sensing a theme here.
yeah, and so the idea was, what's going in there? Mercy, their spokeswoman said, we have no plans. That was it. But I did do a little research. All I can talk about is the history. Is it cost $4 million to do all that road work, and it was split by the city of Springfield and by Mercy.
Okay.
And the explanation from the traffic engineer from the city of Springfield is, whenever possible, we put in highway stubs for future development.
Okay.
Because we do it at the cost at the time, which is cheaper, and we have much more latitude and discretion of where they go for safety purposes. So it's much better to do it back then for the future. But this is 5 years later, and thus far, nothing has really happened.
Not necessarily any plans yet either.
No,
Right.
no. That's what I was told.
Okay.
When I say nothing has happened, obviously, what has happened is the orthopedic hospital is there, and that draws a lot of traffic.
But no extensions.
No extensions. No.
Okay. Well, Steve, thank you so much. This article it's online at the Springfield News Leader. You can find that online. Daybreak and Tim will be back in just a couple minutes.